Welcome back, and you're watching the Evil X channel. Man, I have had a hard time trying to get a Duckbill spoiler for the 2020 A90 Supra. Let me tell you about it. So why do I have two of these wings? First of all, I decided not to cheap out and get something nice. I ordered this forged carbon fiber one, but the problem was the fitment was just not there. I tried to fit this thing for over an hour, every adjustment I could think of, and that thing would just not fit. Let's place it back on there and show you what that looked like. So I have a just test fit there. So this is the expensive one. It looks amazing, but we have issues. Look at that clearance. That is not good. Up here, you can't see, but the curvature of this lip on the back doesn't allow it to actually be sitting on the internals on the trunk. So the 3M tape would never adhere. Same story on the other side. Just look at that gap. That was bad. So, decided to order another one. This was off eBay. So this is just the traditional carbon fiber weave. Still looks really good. Again, I wanted one with the winglet sections that protrude like that. I think that looks really good as opposed to just a circular one. So this one was just from eBay. This was like $250. This one was $525. So this is just my experience. This was from VQ Carbon Customs. I emailed them 3 times with reports of a defective product. Never received a reply, so unfortunately I kind of got stuck with it. So we are going with the eBay one. Let's see how the fitment is on that. Let's compare the backs of them as well. So looking here on the expensive one, it really has a deep dish lip. Now when I was trying to apply the 3M tape, it went in well, but as far as fitting it on the car, this lip, I believe, is too deep. So this protrudes too much. So it wasn't even sitting on the trunk flush. So let's compare it to the eBay one. Its lip doesn't jet out as much this way. So let's test fit that. See if the corners seat down to the trunk as well. So this had 2 issues. It wasn't seating down on either side or grabbing the trunk at all, or flushly anyway, along this line because of this lip. So here is the eBay one, ever so gently sat down, and that is sitting beautifully. And I can feel on the back, it feels like it is sitting against the trunk correctly. Same thing on this side. Remember on the other one we could see right under it? The fit is a lot better on this one. So in this case, eBay for the win. Let's get the car all cleaned off. We'll give it a little bath real quick, then we'll get the surface prepped. So the VQ Carbon Custom, one thing I can say for it, at least it showed up quickly. I think I got that within a week of ordering it. This eBay one, I ordered it in August. It's November. It just barely showed up. It had a tracking number, but it was just bouncing back and forth in China. And then it even got returned to the sender, and he was nice enough and replied in some Google Translate that he was resending it. So 2.5 months later, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I do like the forged a little better, but this weave looks great as well. You like Supra content? If you like this video, once you get done watching it, browse through the other videos on my channel and see if any of those interest you as well. And consider subscribing. Hit the thumbs up on this video, it really helps the small YouTubers out. Thanks for being here. I think I hit a unicorn. So after being thoroughly disappointed with the expensive wing, I started asking around on Facebook. I'm on the Toyota Supra Mark V owners group on Facebook and asking them what their opinion was for a good duckbill spoiler. And they said the eBay ones were actually pretty good with good fitment. So far from the test fit, that seems to be the case. Again, this lip looks a lot more shallow compared to the expensive one. We'll start putting some tape on. I have some wider 1-inch 3M tape. I just got that off of Amazon. The eBay one actually did include some tape as well. It isn't as wide across. I might do that on the thinner portions on some of these areas, and then thicker portions across there, and then on the top section as well. We'll get some rubbing alcohol, put on a microfiber, then wipe down the surface area where the tape is going to be going. That way it will stick better and adhere. I also got these, some paddle shifter extensions. Those will be pretty cool. Rather than completely replacing the paddle shifters, I am not quite ready to take the steering wheel off and replace those. I think these extensions will be good. Those just have tape as well. They are billet aluminum. They look pretty cool. Eventually I probably will take the steering wheel off and get a different steering wheel, something a little beefier. .3M tape is all on. Next we will wipe off the surface of the trunk with some rubbing alcohol as well. On the tape strips, what you want to do is peel back the leading edge on each section of tape so that you can peel it out from underneath of it once you have it lined up where you want it on the vehicle. Then you can pull all the tape out and then commit. Now with the car freshly washed, we'll get a clean microfiber, more rubbing alcohol. So we want to wipe down the surface of the trunk where this is going to be sticking as well, just to make sure there's no residue or anything preventing the adhesion on there. Make sure all of our tabs are still visible where we can reach them. Then we will line this up how we want it. Then we can start removing the tabs from the back of the tape. Now we can start pulling those tabs out. Then we'll put some pressure on it for about a minute or so. We want to get good solid pressure, but not too hard that we crush this thing. It is hollow inside. I went around it for a few minutes, just giving it some moderate pressure. Look at that. That looks so awesome. No gap. So this eBay one looks like it's the winner. Oh, I'm so excited. While we're getting stuff done, I think I'm going to put on these paddle extensions as well. They come with their own pre-cut 3M tape that fits in there perfectly. Get those stuck in, then put on the car. We'll wipe off the existing paddles with some alcohol as well. This actually came with some wipies. Maybe I'll just use that on those. There's the stock paddles. It would be nice to get a little bit more length on those. So let's stick on our guys, see what they look like. I got those stuck on there. I think they look pretty good in the billet aluminum. So if you don't want to take your steering wheel off and completely replace your paddles, you can just get these extensions. I think they look pretty good. Some of the other ones were carbon fiber that just stuck on. I didn't like that as well. I like this better in the billet aluminum. Just a little more reach on those. Not too bad. Got this thing out in the sunlight. Look at this thing. I love it. That looks so awesome. I'm pretty happy. The fitment is great. I also like that it goes along with the M-style mirror caps in carbon fiber as well. So we got those. So tell me down in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you like the look of that? I love it. I'm so excited. That's a nice. So the moral of the story is, do a little bit of research and make sure you get a product that's going to work for you and it's going to have good fitment. Don't be afraid to ask questions in the community, in the Facebook groups, and see what their experiences were and how they liked them. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate it. If you like this sort of stuff, go ahead and browse through the other videos on my channel and see if any of those interest you as well, and consider subscribing. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Until next time, I'm